Hi everyone, this is Fernando from AbyssalBrews, and in this video walkthrough I'm going to talk about the Phoenix Loop, a magic ring inspired by this legendary creature. We're starting with all the different sketches and concepts we worked on before we settled on the final design. The vast majority of these are not very good at all, so you have been warned. I'm sure it's obvious by most of these, but I really struggled to find a look and feel for this item that I liked. Designing jewelry seems to be a bit of a blind spot for me, so I need to spend some time looking at different designs and making lots of study drawings. I took these concepts in several different directions, some of these more abstract than others. Since this is the earliest stage of concepting, I explored as many different ideas as I could. I still like some of these designs, and I might use them later for other items or jewelry for characters. They just weren't right for this particular item. Matt and I both like the idea of rendering the whole creature, and I like the pose with the wings spread. Here I'm trying to explore this design a bit more to see if it will become final. I'm happy with the phoenix, so I'm mostly concentrating on the band. After trying some traditional loops, I started exploring the idea of the ring itself being like a fire tornado. I like this idea still, but it didn't look like a ring anyone would want to wear. While we're on the subject, I don't subscribe to the idea that magic items have to make sense in real world terms. This is probably never going to be turned into a real world ring, and if it does, we'll worry about that then. The important thing is that it looks cool. It represents the item Matt came up with well, and is something the players are eager to give to their character. At this point, I had sent Matt most of these designs to get his take on which direction to go. He gave me a bit of guidance, and that's how we arrived to the final look of the Phoenix Loop. We both like the one where the Phoenix has its wings around the band and it's clutching its claws on a gemstone. It's a defensive stance, and the Phoenix looks as she's protecting her egg. It's not as dynamic or powerful as the one with the wings spread wide open, but that one also kinda looks like the hood ornament for a car. This final design is more fitting for a magical ring. As you can see here, the interior of the band went through a few changes even after we had decided on a final concept. I settled on turning it into a feather in order to continue evoking the Phoenix theme. I know this doesn't look like a very comfortable ring to wear, but in a way that fits the theme of the item. I do think it looks very cool. The colors are a bit obvious, but there's only so much room to play with when it comes to a bird made out of fire. I tried making it a bit more interesting by giving it some blue bounce light, as well as going over the back wing with a blue color similar to the background in order to push it back and give it a sense of depth. It also tones down all the reds, oranges, and yellows that are crowding the image a little bit. Speaking of that, I gave the band a metallic look instead of bronze or gold, because it contrasts and balances all the warm colors on the creature. Likewise, I chose green for the gem the Phoenix is holding because green always goes beautifully with red since they're opposites in the color wheel. All that's left on this image is some minor final touches to the Phoenix's face, and it's ready to be sent to Matt so he can apply his exceptional graphic design skills and turn it into an awesome item card. Thank you for watching this illustration walkthrough. If you have any questions or feedback, you can leave it in the comments below, or you can contact us through our website, Twitter, and other social media platforms. This is the part when I'm supposed to tell you to like, subscribe, something about the notification bell. Look, you do you, I just want you to be happy.